Some may say that this is the end of a campaign, the end of an era. While the campaign for Carolina is coming to an end, the effects of the gifts made and funds raised during the campaign are beginning to make an impact at Sills, an impact that will be felt for years to come. We spoke with some students directly impacted, and they had this to say.
My name is Jenna Lloyd. I am a first-year graduate student at UNC, and I'm in the Sills program. So I'm studying information and library science, and I have a focus in archives and records management. I decided to pick Sills because I was a history undergraduate, and I kind of struggled for years with what I really wanted to do until one day I was online looking at a job posting for an archivist. It's the first time I ever heard about a job like that. And I knew instantly it was something I wanted to do. The funding was a huge help when I was trying to decide what school to go to. I was coming from out of state, so I knew it was going to be very expensive for me deciding where I went to go, but it was a big help seeing I got just a little bit of funding was a step I needed to kind of help out and get me here.
My name is Natalie Tynstra, and I'm studying information science and psychology with a cognitive science minor. I'm really interested in research, and I felt like I was lacking that side. So I was constantly going through these second majors of mathematics, statistics, I went through environmental science, and I finally found Sills, and it was actually the perfect second major because it was a combination of kind of psychology and information and data. So it's really helped me with my psychology major and also has opened me up to new career options as well. I'm really grateful for the donation and the scholarship because it has allowed me to work less too. I work in a restaurant, and last semester I was working 3 or 4 days a week, which was racking up. And this semester I've been able to work less and have been able to focus more on school and research and just doing the things that I really truly enjoy. So I really appreciate the scholarship, and it really means a lot to me.
I'm Madison Evans. I'm a second-year Sills student, and I'm currently studying library science. I really appreciate the diverse background of my Sills colleagues, and I feel that the network that I've built here will be helpful to me in the future, and I hope I'm also able to be of assistance to my colleagues as we build and change the field as we enter it. Specifically, I feel that being at Sills has exposed me to different kinds of research, different ways of approaching the library science field, and I felt supported and encouraged to go after my research interests and dig into the hard questions that maybe haven't been asked in the past and are just waiting to be uncovered now. I really appreciated receiving this scholarship. As a first-generation college student, both undergrad and graduate school now, it was a tremendous help, and I felt supported by my program and institution.
We know that UNC has friends, alumni, faculty, and staff that work stronger, harder, and faster than anyone else. That we strive for a newer, better future. That UNC is and always will be Tar Heel strong. We set an ambitious goal of $20 million for the campaign for Carolina with 3 goals in mind: to maximize the student experience, attract the world's best faculty, and drive innovation and impact.
A school is only as strong as its faculty. Students come to Sills to study with our world-class faculty. Through the campaign, we've been able to raise funding to support these faculty and our school's leadership. In the early days of the campaign, Charles Lowry and Marcia Duncan Lowry established the first named deanship at Carolina, the Duncan Lowry Deanship. This extraordinary gift will allow Sills to continue to attract excellent leadership and continue to be the school that leads the information professions. Throughout the campaign, many other funds were created that will continue to support the needs of Sills, its students, and faculty.
The Campaign for Carolina has created opportunities for students of all backgrounds, creating fellowships, scholarships, student funds, and a beloved community of innovators working towards a brighter future. The Campaign for Carolina has helped fund new and fascinating branches of studies.
Your funding has allowed us to create 2 new degree programs, a program in digital curation and management, a master's degree, and a certificate in applied data science that we hope will attract many people who are looking to upgrade their positions and get a Carolina certificate for this exciting new developing field. We've also been able to enhance existing programs like the Carolina Health Informatics program throughout the campaign. Your generosity has allowed us to provide seed funding for activities that led to major research initiatives here in Manning Hall. We have great new facilities in our classrooms that enable both distance and face-to-face education. We have enhanced collections in our library based upon collection funds that have been given during the campaign. And we've created some new kinds of facilities for things like virtual reality and for 3D printing facilities.
What we achieved was something amazing. Over the past 5 years, not only have we knocked our original goal out of the park, but donors have raised an incredible $28.5 million. That is 143% of our goal. Every single donor became part of a mission to give back, to move forward, to create a future like no other. We asked donors, why UNC, why SILS?
When the campaign started, and having been a library dean and raised lots of money, I know how important it is to step up to those campaigns and to make sure that, the resources are there and the support is visible and that it's going to have long-lasting effects. As an alum, I've always felt that connection, that pull, that support, and all the things I learned have really held me in good stead throughout my entire library career.
I always knew that I wanted to give back, and when the campaign came around, I thought the timing was good. I had built up a little bit of a nest egg, so I could afford to do it. But it was important to me, morally and ethically, to give back to the place that had given me so much. I hope that the campaign will inspire others to give and realize that any gift is an important gift, be it monetarily or in encouraging someone else to pursue the profession or mentoring students.
I've been very fortunate to be involved in many large and small projects. And SILS made so much of that possible because I had a firm foundation on which to grow and learn. And I don't think that a lot of that would have been possible if I hadn't gone to SILS. And that's again, one of the reasons that I give back to the school, because they've given a lot to me.
The students, staff, and faculty of SILS, and I personally thank you for your contributions, which have enabled vital research, created new student scholarships, and enabled the development of new teaching and learning programs.
I don't know who's going to solve the next pandemic. I don't know who's going to solve our climate challenge. I don't know who's going to help us get to a society that values curiosity and is open and caring for all people and works to ensure that all people reach their full potential. I don't know who's going to do that, but I genuinely believe that some of the people who will do that are sitting in Manning Hall today and will be sitting in Manning Hall tomorrow. And many of them will be sitting there because of gifts that you have made.
What you do for SILS and what you do for Carolina is greatly appreciated and makes a difference. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you here in Manning Hall or somewhere on campus soon.
I just want to say thank you to everyone, all our donors out there who give the kind of help we need to pursue our dreams.
Thank you for giving to SILS.
Thank you, SILS donors.